Well, not that I know a whole lot, but I'd say it's ready to rake and bale today. Well, hey everyone, it's Connor back from this old farm. And today we got the Farmall M and the International number 30 wheel rake. And we're out here in another field we've got. This is actually the one that we started to have troubles with the hay bind. You can see the older stuff here that was cut with the hay bind. Like I say, we did the outside 2 rounds, and then the 3rd round was the one that we had issues on. So Dad came through, I think it was like a week later, and cut the rest of it. So it's ready to go, as you saw in the intro there. So we're gonna go ahead and take our setup here and get raking. I wanted to quick show you though how we kind of set this up. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta come over here. We gotta grab both our tools off of the PTO lever. Number 1 is I have to take and set this into the pin here, and actually, nope, it's not unlocked yet. Take and set this in here like this so that it holds the pin open, and then I can swing the rake over by hand. So see if we can get our pin to unlatch here. Here we go. Pull that out and set this in. Hopefully. Well, I've done it before. What the heck? There we go. I'm gonna try for just a second hole this time. Last time I did the 3rd hole, and that seemed to be a little bit much. So now the next step, we can go ahead and put our pressing wrench back. Now we gotta go through and loosen up the 2 bolts on the wheel setting, or 2 nuts I should say, the 2 nuts on the U-clamp. And then we can take our pipe here, stick it in here, and twist our wheel over into rake mode. Let's do that. Rinse and repeat this step on that side, and now you're ready to go ahead and start raking. Now this one's got this homemade hydraulic setup on it. It needs to have a stop put in, so I kind of have to ginger it around. So that's why if you'll notice the rake come down and then kind of bump back up again, that's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to reset it so that there's not so much pressure on the wheels, so that the springs are kind of pulling back on them a little bit, and they're not just driving into the ground and breaking all my teeth off. So let's get raking. we go. Move his pickup, we'll catch up with them. Well, we're working good now. We had a little bit of trouble with the door, the back door. A couple years ago, the PTO came apart underneath the cover there, and it took out some of the hydraulic lines and stuff. And when it did that, it caused an issue with our door, and we can't hardly lift up the door, and we don't have pressure down on it. So we gotta take that apart at some point and figure out what the heck's going on. You'll notice on the pickup that the hay moves from one side of the pickup to the other because it's such a wide baler, and because our pickup lanes are so narrow. What we have to do is, in order to make an even bale, we have to walk the hay, the windrow, across the header so that the bale doesn't end up as a cone shape. And you'll be able to start to notice the bale inside of the belts. That's why the belts are so spaced apart, so that you can see how you're making it. That was the way a lot of these were until monitors came around. That's where we're having trouble with our door. everyone, it's Sunday evening and didn't do a whole lot today. Mowed the lawn a little bit. Dad took some cattle to market, some yearlings, so not a whole lot accomplished, just kind of some small piddly stuff. So we did get the field baled up last night. Baler made it through it. We have a lot of trouble with it starting. It doesn't like to start a bale, and so we struggled a lot last night with that, but we got it baled up. But I figured I would give you guys kind of a corn update. This is the plow day field. You can see where this was the first stuff planted, that was the second stuff planted. Yes, it's weedy. We've been working on getting the backhoe put together so we can get the sprayer brought out, because the Ford 4500 is blocking the sprayer in right now. So this is 4th of July weekend, and I'm about 5'10", and it's up, you know, top of the leaf, whatever, is up to my waist. So top of the plant, actual plant, is about knee high. So we're knee high by the 4th of July on our first stuff. The second stuff was a little bit further behind because that was a week or so planted later. So that's where we're kind of standing on our corn crop. So I think we'll have a nice run of silage out here by the looks of it, which is pretty sweet. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys this week. Hopefully you enjoyed, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys all next time.